Good evening, Texas bikers and bikers all across the nation. This is Texas Biker Radio number 362. My name is Mel Popeye Moss. My co-host, Mel OG Robbins. We are your hosts each and every week on this Texas Biker Radio show, and we are with Sons of Liberty Riders MC, who sponsors this show each and every week, along with the help of a few of our friends. And good evening, OG. How are you doing?
Doing well, except for the allergies. Yes, it's to the point where it's screwing with my voice now.
Yeah.
I have to keep clearing my throat, so please excuse me at times during this show tonight.
Well, you know, I battled with it for weeks.
I will try and mute when I have to.
Yeah, you know, I battled with it for weeks, and of course, this last weekend I was out in Lubbock. And, Mel, I got spoiled to the mild temperatures out there at night. And even during the day, really. And when I got home last night, at 9 o'clock at night, it was like still 90-something degrees, and I was busy unloading.
Yeah.
But... Now, when I got in last night, I noticed I had a couple of envelopes. One of them was from Killeen, Texas. The other one was from El Paso, Texas. Now, it wasn't 10 days ago. They responded pretty quick that we requested through a Freedom of Information request. We had requested some body cam videos of these traffic stops. Now, we're not talking about huge investigations or operations or any kind of crap like that. We're talking about frickin' traffic stops. But, Mel, they turned us down. Now, El Paso used the excuse that, hey, there were no charges, so therefore, it's there's no videos. And Killeen, they sent us a deal back saying, hey, we're just not going to send you the videos. Or audio.
I would imagine we're going to pass this along to the Attorney General's office.
We're going to do that, and we're going to see what more we can do. And, we may contact our attorney and see what recourse we have here. Mel, what the hell could they have to hide on a traffic stop?
Well, it's a request for public information.
Yes, and they're required to give it to us.
This is shades of the Nixon tapes.
Exactly. So we'll be...
Half the people listening probably weren't even born then.
Yeah. But, this has really got me fired up. And, it doesn't take much to fire me up. Now, if they think we're going to just settle for that and let go of it, they're horribly mistaken. And in the end, we should get those videos. They're required to give it to us. Because like I said, Mel, we're not talking about any great crimes here. We're not talking about any great undercover operations here. And from what I saw, the police officers that were on scene didn't have anything that identified themselves as part of a gang unit. Especially the ones in Killeen. So I'm just kind of puzzled why they want to go down this road when we haven't had a problem with anybody else. Oh, sure, they want to redact the videos and all that kind of stuff. We don't care about that.
Well, I just think it's a little bizarre and coincidental that all of a sudden 2 police departments say no.
Yeah. Well, one is saying there's really no case there. There's no reason for you to get these videos because we didn't file any charges on. We dropped it all.
Well, I think we could counter back that the purpose for those isn't to fight a charge. The purpose is to establish a trend,
Yes.
a profiling trend that is occurring within this state.
And you know, Mel,
Therefore, request
yeah,
copies of those videos.
yeah. I mean, good Lord.
Maybe if we put it in their face as to exactly why the hell we want those videos, maybe they'll stop profiling.
Well,
Maybe they'll have an oh shit moment.
you know, today, that Amber, the former police officer, policewoman, Amber Geiger, was found guilty of murder today, which I'm not surprised because there was so much, it was so political. And, generally the law circles the wagons around their own. And as I looked at everything that went on, I certainly didn't see much, see the troops coming to the rescue. And I think actually her own words convicted her, the things she said at trial. And because I don't know exactly what the words were, I'm not going to repeat them until I find out that what I was told is the truth. So, but from what I understand, it was her own testimony that kind of did her in. But Mel, the talking heads afterwards, here they come, and of course this time it's not law enforcement. This time it's these political activists and people talking. But there are some things that they said that hit a nerve. And they were talking about trying to expose the culture in the police departments, the culture of corruption, the culture of collusion, their way or the highway, their culture of they're trained to kill. They're trained to kill. They're trained to not get hurt. They're trained to overwhelm. And, that's really the truth of it. And, we've had some things confirmed to us. And like I want to say every time, we're not anti-police. I haven't heard a club out there yet claim they were anti-police or claim they want harm to come to police officers. That's just not the case. But I'm going to have a lot to say about it at our rally on Saturday in Cameron, Texas. That's in front of the Milam County Courthouse. That's 1:30 p.m. 1:30 p.m. We encourage everybody to be there. Now, there will be bikers that come from great distances to Milam County. And this rally is important because we have a biker, we have a veteran that is fighting criminal carry, and he's never been in trouble with the law, yet they're going to throw the book at him. They're going to bring in experts. And Mel, who's an expert nowadays? I mean, we
Well,
remember
I don't know. The last expert I heard of was down in Waco.
Oh,
and
yeah.
All he wanted to do was show videos of Sons of Anarchy.
Exactly.
Remember that one?
Yeah. And Mel, just because you've been a police officer for a long, long time, does it really make you an expert on certain things like gangs? And Mel, we've heard gang officers make comments that are just out of this world. They didn't know who was who. So they're stopping everybody, anybody and everybody. That was Garland. Well, I'm going to pull you over if you look the part. You can either answer my questions or go to jail. And Mel, that one was astounding. And of course, we never ran into him. We went looking for him. But we're now finding out, well, unless they stop you, you're not going to be able to talk to one of these characters. At least that's what the Houston chapter found out. But we want people to come to that rally. We don't want you watching it on YouTube or waiting to come be in front of the courthouse. Bring your cameras. Bring your cell phones. Your cell phone is a great camera. If you go to one of our other Facebook page, you can go to the Free Speech Zone on Facebook, and there you'll see a picture of me with Breitbart, where we were at an event together, and at that event, Breitbart was talking about your cell phone, how everybody had everybody hold up their cell phones. Everybody is a reporter. Everybody is a photojournalist. Be prepared. Know how to use the movie portion so you can take video. Know how to bring it up really quick and get it out there so you can film what's happening. We're asking everybody, if you get stopped by a law officer, and really this is part of your defense, you should film it when you're stopped by a law officer. It's the only way you can protect yourself. Use it. It's your right to do so, no matter what they say. Of course, now they're using tricks to keep you from grabbing your cell phone and breaking out the camera. Just be prepared, and like we do, we wear body cams just in case. And it is important that we continue to get videos, and as part of our investigation as we head toward the next legislative session. We've got to have evidence about the culture that exists within law enforcement toward bikers. Because we feel if a police officer who doesn't know a thing about you other than what he gets over his digital media, police media, whatever you want to call it. The fact that he can put you into a criminal database with no evidence. You have no rights. He can turn you into a criminal on the spot, because once he identifies you as a criminal and you get into that gang database, anybody else that pulls it up is going to see you as a criminal, even though you may have never committed a crime in your life. And that's what we find going on, and that's what we find the most despicable. There are other circumstances where they can take you to jail for a minor traffic violation because of what you're wearing. And like we always say, there's no motorcycle club that's banned from existing. And what they're doing is they're painting everybody with a broad brush. Guilty by association, when they know nothing about you. We're going to have plenty to say in front of the Milam County Courthouse. I'd like to say it all here tonight, but I can't. And Mel, we're going to have a Texas Biker Radio fundraiser Thursday night at Diamond Gyms in Arlington, Texas. Come by. We're going to have food. We're going to have, from what I understand, there's going to be a live band. And we're going to have some fun. And we're going to try and raise some money.
And we do need some money. We just ran our first ad.
Yes, we did.
You contracted for it yesterday, or today, I believe.
I contracted for it yesterday. They were stalling on us. They were stalling on us there for a while. I thought, uh-oh, here we go. We're fixing to be battling with them over this ad. And, you know, these type ads are considered political. But, no, that turned out to be not the case. So our ad is going to run Thursday in the Cameron Herald.
Oh, they're running Thursday instead of Wednesday, huh?
Yeah, that's a once-a-week newspaper.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that's as good as running on Wednesday, then.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. So it'll be interesting. It'll be informative for the people of Milam County. That's who our audience is. And, you know,
what you all need to know is we ran a Waco-type ad.
Yes.
In that paper. Just kind of like the ones we ran in Waco.
Yeah. And what that ad does, it sends them, after a brief statement, sends them to TexasBikerRadio.org, and it says, "Welcome, Milam County residents." And they'll be able to read our opinions and the facts. Oh, and let's add some truth to it instead of what we're going to hear coming out of that courtroom by the DPS. Because the lies are coming, people. We've seen enough collusion. We've seen enough lying. We've seen enough innuendos over the past at least 5 years, and it probably runs longer than that, Mel. Way longer. Decades. And for the most part, without us fighting back. And like I said just a bit ago, you got one guy that's standing up saying, no, I want to go to trial. I'm not guilty. I'm not a criminal just because I'm in a motorcycle club. And to assume that everybody in a motorcycle club is a criminal is just asinine. Because motorcycle clubs are a reflection of the rest of our society. And guess what? So is law enforcement. Matter of fact is, the percentages of people found guilty of the same crimes they accuse bikers of, the percentage of law enforcement officers found guilty of those type crimes are way higher than all the motorcycle clubs put together. And that's the truth of it. But do the courts want to hear it? No. Does the law want to hear it? No. It's our job to spread the word and let the people know and have them understand that the facts on the ground don't match the hype put out by law enforcement. And that's not just with bikers, that's other groups too. It happens again and again and again. It's the culture. It's in their DNA. They can't help themselves. And Mel, you got any comments on that? I know you've got to head out soon.
Yeah, I'm just about to head out for our national call. And as soon as you can, you need to join us, because tonight all the chapters are making their pitch on where they'd like to have our national run this next year.
Okay. Well, I'm sure everybody's interested in that. All the people out there in the YouTube land.
So that'll be an interesting scenario.
Yeah. Hey, everybody stay tuned, because we're going to have stuff happening over the next several days leading up to the event in Milam County, and then after that, the event in Fort Worth and Parker County. There's a lot of stuff going to be going on. It's going to be interesting. Are they going to try and stop us? Are they going to try and do something? Or what are they going to do? Because it is our constitutional rights to have these rallies, to peacefully assemble. It is our constitutional right to do so, and we're going to do it. And with that, everybody, we're going to tell you good night.
See you all Saturday.
See you Saturday. Have a great evening. Have a great week.
Hopefully Thursday night at Diamond Gyms also.
That's true. 7 p.m. Bye-bye. Ride safe.